Morning.
Happy Monday.
It's a busy weather day, busy news day.
A busy day.
Yeah, busy day in general. It's holiday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Inauguration Day. And Heather, you've been warning us.
Day.
Yeah, you've been warning us of these very cold temperatures.
Yes.
For a while now. Yeah.
As advertised, that Siberian cold Arctic air mass is in our neck of the woods. So.
And a lot of other areas too.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to show the whole jet stream. I want to see.
Leading to, of course, the inauguration moving inside the Capitol.
Yep.
In Washington, D.C. One of the news reports I was listening to this morning, the tickets, I guess some areas, I imagine, in D.C. required tickets for the inauguration.
Oh.
Essentially becoming a souvenir.
Yes.
Not really needing those.
Because there's not many spots open for people.
And to get into the Capitol, I don't know what that process is like, but
I wanted to
not as many people allowed into the Capitol as the National Mall.
This is that cold air mass. These are current temps right now.
Oh my goodness. I
mean, Cincinnati are still single digits. You can see the outline of the white color all the way into Florida. I mean, maybe South Florida, Southeast Florida is the only warm spot in the whole U.S.
Key West, maybe a nice place to be this morning.
Perhaps.
Yeah, get some key lime pie.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, swim to the Gulf. It'll feel better.
Rather fly.
Yeah, same. But yeah, it's a cold day, so we have a weather-worn day. We're talking about those cold temperatures, how long they'll stick around. Talking about the weather quiz. If you join us, you know this is regularly scheduled business, but let us know where you're watching from. We like to know the weather report too, because we are seeing lake effect. Some spots, visibility is an issue. Some spots not seeing snow at all. So that would be helpful. If you have snowfall totals, you can also pass those along to National Weather Service, because I'm sure they would love to know how much snow we've already seen, especially with how localized our bands are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to know.
Yeah, and let us know how your weekend was. I'm wearing my Honolulu blue.
Yes.
And it wasn't a fun outcome of the game, I know.
Some people are already talking about that, in the chat.
Yeah, so go Lions, there's always next year.
I made chocolate chip cookies for the watch party I went to.
Nice.
Those were a big hit.
You know what?
The end of the game,
at least
not
you could
so
eat
much.
your feelings. Yeah.
And I ate my favorite part would be the raw cookie dough. That's my favorite part of the process.
Yes, even though you're not supposed to.
Who says?
Who says?
I'm fine.
The FDA.
I'm good. I didn't get sick. There have been times where my stomach was like, Brendan, how dare you? But I was fine. My stomach was fine.
Oh, that's good.
I know my limit. Whether I listen to my body.
That's a personal
I did Saturday.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not every day. As my mom knows, when I make her cookies, she goes, even last time she goes, don't eat too much of the dough. I go, I know, Mom. Thanks for reminding me.
I learned my lesson, yeah. Sometimes we need to overindulge to learn a lesson.
Yes. Yep.
It's me. Me with cookies too, and then my tummy hurts. I'm like, why did I eat so many? Yeah.
With baked cookies?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, I guess I could have the raw pumpkin dough, because there's no raw egg in it.
The 3-ingredient one? Yeah.
But I don't really want to eat that.
You got the flour in there that's raw.
Yeah.
I actually read the flour, a couple of cookies times ago, I read the flour bag and it said, don't eat raw flour.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, geez, can't eat raw eggs.
Yeah, it's raw eggs and raw flour.
No fun.
I've looked at these like healthy recipes to make like imitation edible cookie dough, but you have to use oat flour because you can actually digest it and you don't have to cook oat flour. But if you use regular all-purpose, even bread flour, it has to be cooked.
Yeah.
To be safe to eat.
I'm not saying eat the raw dough, I'm just telling you what I do.
Let Brenda Kinney have the tummy ache from the
doctor.
raw flour and the raw egg.
If you can put that in the graphics. Brendan is not a doctor.
Brendan is not advising anything.
No.
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 All right, so let's get into the forecast. I'm sure that's why you guys are watching. Let us know if you have any specific questions, but I will do my best to cover most of what we're seeing. There's a lot going on, so we'll get into it. So weather quiz this morning. Motorized vehicles have been banned on Mackinac Island since July of what year? Is it 1898, 1901, or 1905? We'll start off with our favorite spot. My poor weather watcher, Christy. Petoskey, 7 miles or less. This weather camera has been going back and forth with visibility. It was okay just about an hour ago. Now visibility is even less than 7 miles, but it's also cold. So 6 degrees right now feels like 7 below zero. So let's start off with our 3 big things. The forecast, we're tracking long range lake effect snow. It's going to be powdery because it's going to be cold, so water content is low, which means it can blow around a bit more, but it's not going to be that hard attack snow. It's hard to move, but we are expecting this to still accumulate. Even though they're smaller, drier snowflakes, we're still expecting the snow belts to pick up snow. Now, coldest days of the week will be today and tomorrow. We have a weather warned day because of those dangerously cold temperatures. And then we're going to rebound closer to normal by the middle to late week with our highs. And they're going to feel a bit warmer than where we're at today, but it's still going to be on the cold side. But at least we're back to closer to average. So wind chills right now, because that's the huge focus today, we're at 20 below zero in Oscoda, 18 below in West Branch, 18 below in Newberry, 6 below in Houghton Lake, 15 below in Grayling. Our data for Gaylord's been missing all morning, a slight outage there, but it's on the cool side. And temperatures across the Midwest, we're under the same Arctic air mass, the one that came down from Siberia. So a lot of us waking up to very cold temperatures, 12 degrees in Buffalo, 6 in Detroit, 2 below in Chicago. These are current temperatures. 15 below zero right now in Marquette, 30 below in International Falls. That's the ice box of the U.S. So it's very cold there. You can see where our lake effect snow is, some lighter snow on Mackinac Island, but southern Sheboygan into Petoskey, there's been that persistent band, and those bands through the usual Charlevoix into Antrim, parts of Otsego, now northern Leelanau into Benzie County, and northern Grand Traverse County, the Old Mission Peninsula, waking up to that snow. So next few hours of our day and into Tuesday will still be a weather warned day because of those cold temperatures, highs in the single digits. It will feel cooler tomorrow too. And then look at our temperatures rebounding back to the teens and 20s. This is the average highs for Traverse City. That's what we can expect here if you are in Traverse City the next few days. So wind chill forecast, it's going to be dangerously cold. We're talking double digits below zero for much of the day. Although some of us can flirt with closer to 9 degrees below zero, generally speaking, most of us double digits. Tonight, late this evening, we're nearing over 32 degrees below zero in Mackinac Island, 15 below in Houghton Lake, 19 in Frankfort. So very cold still tonight. And then tomorrow, early morning, let's move this right here. So 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, we're at zero in Petoskey, but 32 below zero in Mackinac Island still. So frigid day still on tap for Tuesday. We're not going to be warming up much until at least the second half of Wednesday. So the next few hours of our day, we're going to see that lake effect snow. The machine will kick on, especially this afternoon. We're going to see mainly a westerly wind, so the westerly snow belts will be seeing this lake effect snow accumulating throughout the day in the evening hours. So eastern UP, you'll really only be impacted if you're closer to Newberry, Luce County, and the edge of Chippewa. Most of that will stay west of I-75, and that's a look at early tomorrow morning. Lake effect still continues, but then our wind shift a bit more southwesterly, so the focus might shift a little bit more north, but we're still going to hang on to lake effect west of I-75. Snowfall forecast from now until early tomorrow morning. We'll drag this out until when most of our winter weather advisories or warnings expire. So around 7 a.m., 5 or 6 in Traverse City, 4 in Frankfort, 7 in Moines Falls, 5 or 6 in Gaylord. But you could see if you're north of Grayling, you're going to see more of that snow. Even north of Kalkaska, it's not going to see as much because it's going to stay more in those westerly spots. So it depends on location. If you're in the westerly snow belts, you know. But southern and mid Sheboygan, you could see a lot of that snow. Those darker colors, locally higher amounts could be possible. Again, if the wind shifts a bit, we could see the focus of our totals being a little bit different, varying by 20 miles. But generally speaking, through southern Emmett County, southern Sheboygan, Boyne Falls, and northern Otsego, it's where we could easily see over a foot of snow by tomorrow. When we talk about that Arctic air mass, this is running. So this is our jet stream. This shows you We're still going to be under this troughing pattern. As I mentioned, still cold tomorrow. Still on the cooler side for the first half of Wednesday. Temperatures still in the pinks into Thursday. And we're still going to be under this troughing pattern. Winds will pick up too into the weekend. Still on the cooler side, but not as cold. Not that darker Arctic air mass. 4-zone forecast highs today, cold, lake effect snow, single digits for highs, and that weather-worn day because of those cool wind chill values. 4 in Grayling, 3 in Gaylord, cold with lake effect snow, 6 in Traverse City, 6 in Bel Air. A lot of that snow staying west of I-75, even north of Kalkaska is where those higher snowfall totals will be. Tonight we're below 0 in most spots in the eastern UP. 10 below in Newberry and Engadine, scattered lake effect, mainly west. 7 below in Atlanta, 2 below in Rogers City and Sheboygan, 1 below in Leland, Traverse City, 6 below in Kalkaska with some lake effect snow hanging on closer to the shoreline of Lake Michigan there. The extended forecast, cold today, tomorrow with lake effect, some scattered snow showers Wednesday, and again, kind of rebounding closer back to average once you get closer to Thursday and Friday. This weekend, still some isolated snow showers. Nothing widespread. The most of our snow, or at least the biggest snowfall totals we're expecting are today into tomorrow. And every morning we show you a new pair of shoes from Golden Shoes in Traverse City. Today, I'm like overheating in the studio right now. These boots are very warm.
Boots?
So I know sometimes you guys might think I'm cold because I have my dress on, but it is 75 degrees in here. So, and these are very toasty. I have a pair of Uggs on. These are definitely the boots you need to wear today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It got that crunchy snow.
Yeah, it's squeaky.
Cold temperatures, yeah.
Super dry. Small dendrites, we call them.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get to the comments now. We'll start with Susan Lash Sims. She's at the top of the list here. Good morning. It's cloudy, -2 in Kalkaska on this cold, cold morning. We have Mark watching, saying good morning, up north live from Fremont, Indiana. It's -1 degree now with a wind chill of -15 degrees.
Yep.
Nancy is reporting 6 degrees there in East Jordan. Thank you, Nancy. Gail saying morning again, 0 degrees, feels like -4. It's windy in Kingsley. Stay warm, everybody, and bring your pets inside.
If you're
Good
cold,
advice,
they're
Jay.
cold.
Yep. Gail. Paul saying good morning from Rogers City. Joel saying happy inauguration day from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. It's 3 degrees and snowing. He did a hot dog cookout ride on the snowmobiles to the fireplace in the forest. Wow, a lot going on there. Hot
Were the
dog
hot
cookout
dogs
ride
hot by the time you ate them?
on the snowmobiles to the fireplace in the forest. Anyway, the conditions were awesome, he said. So that's good to hear. And he's guessing 1898. I think that's it from Mr. Joel here for now. We have Amber saying good morning from Petoskey. It's 7 degrees. Thank you for watching, Amber. And Susan Lash Sims, saying morning, everybody, keep warm. Tom saying good morning, Brendan and Heather. I'm so sad. It was a bad time for the Lions to have a bad game. It was still a good season. I'm still proud of our team. We just fell short this year, he says.
Always something to learn from.
Gail going with the 1898 option. Paul saying hi to Gib.
Paul, you just love Gib.
He goes, hello.
He's got his fan base.
Susan Lash Sims going with 1898. So is Joel. I think I already said that. Paula is saying good morning from Boyne Falls. 5 degrees and lightly snowing, about 4 inches of snow since yesterday.
Oof, okay.
Thanks, Paula.
Thank you.
Michael, or Mike, watching from Bowling Green, Kentucky. 6 degrees, yikes, he says. Good way to put it.
It is yikes for people in Kentucky, southern states, not used to this cold.
Jacqueline saying good morning. My mom's watching.
Hi, Christine.
Hey, Mom. Good morning, Facebook friends. The sun is out, which helps a little. Port Huron is 5 degrees. Stay safe and warm. You too, Mom. Benji, I'm sure a lot of the pets not really wanting to spend any time outside today. With it being so cold.
I didn't even, Stella not even interested in trying to go outside yesterday, but I'm sure if I opened the slider, she'd probably just turn her nose up and walk away. Or maybe even flick the paw dramatically as if she touched snow or the cold.
Even in the summer, she doesn't really like to go outside, does she?
Only if I'm out there, like if I'm reading or I'm in the storage closet. she'll come out, but she needs a friend to sit out with her. And then sometimes she'll just sit out there and just stare at us from outside. And I'm like, you're not even out here to watch the birds. So very much an indoor kitty.
Yeah.
She will be staying inside, warm and toasty, because she did issue a snuggle alert yesterday.
She did. She does that, I think, every day when Mom gets home, doesn't she?
Yes, but
Always
she
like to
specifically
snuggle.
said today and tomorrow, snuggling only.
She wanted to
Don't
make a
leave the
public
house.
announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Took
yeah.
my phone,
Oh.
typed with her toe beans,
Wow.
and said, snuggle alert in effect.
Huh. I can barely type on these things sometimes. and
I know, she's a
Stella can
smart
do it.
girl.
She's a smart girl. I was just going past some supplies going who knows where.
I know.
There on Mackinac Island. I think
It's
I saw
a
2
busy
horses.
morning on the island
Yeah.
with the non-motorized vehicles.
Yes. I think I see a snowmobile right there.
There's multiple.
Yeah. Tom going with
Look at the
1898.
Trevor, our digital content producers, asked me to switch the camera. The bridge is like 0 visibility.
Yeah, I can't see too far.
No thanks.
Maybe you can see a quarter of the way down.
I don't even.
So that would be
think.
2.5 mile-ish. Maybe
Yeah.
5 miles. I'm not good at math. Chris saying good morning from East Lansing, where it's 9 degrees today. Aaron watching from Saginaw. Welcome to the
From
conversation, Aaron.
mid-Michigan. Hello.
Yeah, Aaron's temp in the car didn't even register. Walking into work from outside, my fingertips are numb and tingly. Wow, it doesn't take long. Even
No,
walking
you
from
need
your
the
car
gloves
inside.
today.
Yep. And Aaron, I think kind of going with a Jeopardy style answer.
Yeah.
What's 1898? That's
Oh,
her guess.
Okay.
I think that's maybe how Aaron is.
That's not a requirement
this.
to get points, though. But if you want to, you can.
Not Ken Jennings here. Chris going with the 1898 option. Jackie is watching here on this Monday saying good morning. It's a chilly -5 degrees at my house. Hope everybody stays warm. Also going with the 1898. Susie Q is saying good morning. -2, Burr and Frederick. Stay warm. She's staying inside today and wants everybody to have a great day. Also going with 1898. I'm sensing a pattern here. Thomas is back on Bois Blanc Island, Heather.
Oh, good.
It's 7 degrees and building ice. Great, he says. In Ionia, it's 4 degrees and sunny. What year did we have -5 degrees for 3 days in a row? I don't know if he knows, and maybe he's just testing us. I don't know.
I need to think back because I didn't live here, but when I was in Valpo, there was a massive polar vortex over the Midwest, including Valpo, where we were -55 with the wind chill. We released a weather balloon outside for NWS for all their data next to Chicago. We're close to the Chicago office. I'm thinking it might be 2017, or it might predate my memory.
Yeah, if you know Thomas, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is saying all but emergency vehicles in 1901, and God bless. Daniel, watching from North Dakota. Hi, Daniel.
North.
Yeah, he's saying good morning, I think 1898. So he has ND-25. I don't know if that's just the way he...
-25 degrees.
Not sure if that's the way he types or if he's putting
I think
-25.
that's actual.
But it could be -25. We wouldn't be surprised.
No lies detected. That's what that stands for.
Oh, Paul says, Heather, I love you and like Brendan too. So that's
Well,
the
there you
message
go.
from Paul.
So the airport in Bismarck is
Yes.
-27 right now.
Yes.
So I don't think his observation is far off.
So that's -25.
Actual
Wow.
temperature. Wind chill. Do you want to guess what the wind chill is in Bismarck? If the
Well-
actual temperature outside is -27.
So what's the wind?
The wind is 13 miles per hour out of the west.
Ooh, I'm sure there's some kind of algorithm, some
There
kind
is
of
a
equation.
calculation, yeah.
So if
Just
it's,
throw a
you
number
said
out
13,
there. Yeah,
13 mile an hour wind.
yeah.
So it's -25, -40 something.
-52.
52. Wow.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, Fahrenheit. Okay.
Burr.
Yikes,
I'd be
Daniel.
staying inside. I've been We were told with the polar vortex in 2017 not to leave the house if you didn't have to. And I heeded most of that advice, but I was really like cabin fever. I needed to get out, so I walked from my apartment to the gym, which is not even like 15, 20 feet in between buildings.
Just down McIntyre?
Uptown East apartments, so.
But you went down to go to the gym and go down McIntyre, I think.
No,
We both
had
went to
one-
Valpo. Anyway.
We have one in our apartment complex. So
Oh, you didn't have to go to the Valpo
I just
gym.
go from one door to the other. I didn't go to the Valpo gym.
Oh, so you had to go just to
Because
the
everything
next
was
building.
closed. I just had to go the building over from.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a gym there at Uptown East. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep
Oh
going.
yeah. I liked having one there, so it
Yeah.
wasn't in my building, but I just had to go about 20 feet to the door.
Okay, gotcha.
The 2 seconds I was outside, took one breath, and I was already coughing because it was that cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
They told me not to, but I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here, I thought you had to go all the way down. You know, by the Arc, you know, the fitness center
I
there.
would not be doing that.
That's what I was thinking.
No
I'm like,
way.
you're brave.
I'd be
Jeez.
driving.
Yeah.
And everything was closed at that point. They finally canceled. So the day before was negative 40 with wind chill. I guess Valpo University decided, you know what? Negative 55 is where we draw the line. So the next day was canceled.
We have an update from Thomas. He doesn't know, just wondering. And it looks like I misread his comment. He's still in Ionia. So thank you for the clarification,
I
Thomas.
did see and I shared on my Facebook, a really cool picture of underneath the bridge right now because it's been so cold and spraying the lake water. There's some really cool ice formations on the base of the bridge, and then there's some ice coverage out there. But right underneath it is still flowing water.
Where the lakes come together, Michigan and Huron.
And you could see them mixing.
And Daniel does want us to know, yeah, negative 25 is what he's talking about.
Yeah, Daniel, oh, dear Lord.
Paul
Stay warm.
Paul is going with the 1898 option. Jeff saying good morning. He's going with what I was thinking. Nope, I take that back. He's going with 1901. I thought it was 1905.
Okay.
Nobody guessed that. Most people going with 1898.
He wasn't even trying to give me an answer earlier. He was just mumbling, giving sass,
The
not
confidence.
giving me a number.
No. We need to clarify the sass thing. It's humor, Heather. I was being funny.
Okay.
Being funny. Where'd you go? She's
over-
leaning down on the
I have
desk.
to lean. I'm overheating so bad in these boots, you guys. Like I'm,
Well, take the boots off.
and I run cold, so if I'm hot,
Change into where are
like
your
I'm
regular
sweating.
shoes? Go ahead.
I hid them over here.
Yeah, just there you go. You can change. It's
I
okay.
need to walk outside for 1 second.
So my confidence level is
Whew.
at like rock bottom because last week was not a good
A
week weather
solid
quiz
four-day
wise.
losing streak.
So when I'm proposed with this, I'm like, I don't know. So my thinking was since motorized vehicles, I don't think really became a thing until later. I chose the latest option, but I was not correct.
That's why I gave the answer as I do.
Yep.
Big brain over here in the weather cave.
So people would accuse Mark Watkins of trying to trick him. Mark always goes, no. Heather, on the other hand, yes, she does try to trick.
I learned that from my chief. He
Oh,
loves.
Joe's
He's
trying
a little
to trick people?
a little miser. That one,
Oh.
always trying to trick.
Okay.
And I learned from him when I made weather quiz that you gotta do things that might make sense to others, and that's how you get people to guess wrong.
And whenever anybody
It's
would
my little
comment
game I
here,
play.
when Mark was here, anytime I'd be, oh, so-and-so says, Mark, that's a trick question. Oh, no. But with Heather,
I try to trick with answers. It's not a trick question, though.
she's trying to trick.
I'm a tricky trickster. If I have to wake up at 2 in the morning, I'm gonna have a little fun. You know?
Obviously not tricking Sarah and Gibb lately. They've been
No,
doing
those
well.
two have been dialed in no matter what weather quiz I make.
And Gibb apparently
Gibb is
plugged
saying
his
no lies
ears
detected?
when Sarah guessed this morning. Right, Gibb? Okay. And Gibb got it. Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment.
I will say the only thing is that Sarah gives me her answer so quick that she doesn't even register the question. She
So
goes,
maybe
I don't
that's
know,
the
and then
thing.
she just blurts
Maybe I
it
just
out.
need to block out the question and just.
Yeah, just choose a number.
We'll see
And then
if-
guess what the question is.
We'll see how tomorrow goes. What is the answer?
So, motorized vehicles have been banned on the one and only Mackinac Island since July of what year?
Well, I know. Do you want me to answer?
What did you think it was?
I already said. I thought it was 1905.
It was 1898, which that was July 6th, and it was first enacted at the village level, so they already banned it at the village level, but then it became the state law in 1960. So they were already following their own rules on the island with no motorized vehicles.
For a while. Yeah.
For a while, yep. So weather quiz standings, as we mentioned, Director Gibb, Sarah, they're off to a fabulous start on this chilly Monday. And Brendan and Facebook viewers, you guys are tied today. It's okay, it's only Monday. Larry, he answered early this morning and woke up with us at about 6:20 this morning. We do that fun Facebook Live early to talk with our viewers, connect, show you behind the scenes. And if you have any specific weather questions, I do my best. But usually this is the best time to get into the weeds with the forecast if you need me to.
Yeah. And it's what's nice too, this records, so once we're done, you can go back and watch this. And if you're like, what did Heather say about this time frame? You can go back and check.
Yeah.
Try it.
You could pause Stormcast wherever you wanted to.
Alice got it right. Nice job.
Good job, Alice.
To our friend and weather watcher. Janet, and if you're still watching, Janet, we need some clarification. She wants to know, how are the roads? If, Janet, you're going on the Mackinac Bridge, you can see for yourself.
I can only really give you like immediate feedback based on visibility, where our snow bands are, and what weather cameras we have access to. It's, again, if you've lived here, you know, lake effect's so localized.
Yeah.
So if I tell you it's okay right outside your window in Kalkaska, you drive a few miles north, it could totally be different. So location would help, but I'm not out on every single road to tell you.
She's not on any roads right now.
No.
Soon, though, to go see Stella.
Yes. Pick up groceries.
Oh.
I feel bad for the pickup people, but I did need food this week. And then, little Stella.
Little Stale. Well, while we wait, if Janet's still watching, you can type in where you're watching from. We can talk about what's coming up tomorrow, Heather.
Yeah, because, you know, even though today's a holiday, we're still here. And tomorrow, we'll be back here for more fun friendship forecasting and talking about skiing.
Yeah, our ski resort tour continues. Madison is going to be taking us to Benzie County. We're going to be live at Crystal Mountain. Talking about what's going on there this season. How you can take advantage of the winter fun. Yeah.
And I will be showing the ski reports to let you know if you're going to Crystal, what to expect. If you're going to surrounding other northern Michigan ski resorts, we have plenty to choose from.
Yep.
So if you're like, oh, Crystal has the most snow, go there. But if you are living closer to maybe, if you're in Kalkaska, driving to Boyne makes more sense. If you're in Gaylord and Treetops makes more sense. We will show you those.
Is this Madison's, what, 4th stop? It's been to
think.
Camber Fay, Treetops.
She was supposed to do Boyne, but switched to Houghton Lake's celebration.
Oh, Tip Up Town?
Tip Up Town.
Okay.
So I think this is only her 3rd.
Okay. Well, and there's plenty more winter to go around, so I imagine the tour will continue
Yeah, for
as
sure.
time goes on.
And we're not even in February yet.
Not yet.
That's when I like to ski the most. Or under that Arctic air mass. A little cooler.
All right, Gib, before my earpiece goes dead, any comments for our friends? That was a very quick no. Okay.
I will circle back to that comment when I'm off Facebook Live and see if she clarifies.
Yeah, I don't see
about the
anything yet from
roads.
Janet. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, thanks for your time on this Monday.
Yeah, drive safe if you're outside. Bundle up if you are heading out the door. If not, snuggle up. Stay warm today.
Snuggle alert from Stell.
Gotta listen to Stella. She did it.
Thank you, Trevor.
What?
Digital content producer, just me out of my ear.
He did. Aw.
Have a great day.
Have a good Monday.
Bye.
Bye.